I have to say, as I look back, that I'm very grateful for the life Master has given me. I have devoted, I can say, every ounce of my energy to serving him. And I don't think that I've done anything that has not been in one way or another turned toward that end, and I'm grateful for it. I've just finished writing a very important book. It is the 143rd book. The Yoga Sutras, or aphorisms of Patanjali. This was no mean task. I thought it would take me months. It took 3 weeks. No, 3, I think, because I did 1 week's worth before Ted came with his crew. But this last summer, I've been doing that, and then the Seeds of Light acting. Then I wrote, while I was not acting, I was writing another script for a movie, The Answer. And so I've been a little busy. I would like to talk to you a little bit about Patanjali, because he was amazing. Yogananda was amazing in his all-encompassing wisdom. But the Yoga Sutras are probably the most difficult of all of them. The reason for that being that nobody knows what the hell he's talking about. They have all sorts of strange expressions. For example, the very second sutra says, according to usual translation, yoga is the suppression of the transformations of the thinking principle. Now, that's not what it says at all. It's important to understand that we are not thinking people. People think nowadays that if you can develop the computer to a sufficient level of sophistication, computers will start campaigning for computer rights. This is absolutely ridiculous for 2 reasons. One, that thinking is not you. You are your feeling. The feelings that you have. We can look at it this way. No matter how sophisticated the computer will be, it will never be as conscious or as conscious of being conscious as a worm. It won't be. It takes, you can take a little pin and prick a worm and it backs away. It feels and it knows that I'm being hurt. That thought I is not something that is implanted in man, as silly scientists believe, by some sort of automatic mechanism. It is the basis of the universe. I am. And the second thing is that the computer will never be able to feel anything. It will never be, as I said, I'll say it again, as complicated or as sophisticated or as valid as a worm. It'll only be a mechanism. Now, what makes us really aware? It isn't the fact that we can think. It's the fact that we know that we can think, and the fact that we feel good or bad about what we think. I like certain things. I don't like other things. This is our basic reality, our feeling instrument, our feeling element, I should say. Take those away and you got only mechanisms. Science will never be able to reproduce those because they are in the primordial fact that all reality is a manifestation of the consciousness of God. God You know, it's very interesting when you think what Jesus said. Suffer little children to come unto me, for of such is the kingdom of God. How can that be? I mean, God created all these complex planets, universes, galaxies, all the things that go on in this world, how the seasons follow each other, how the plants come and then the snow comes, and the complexity of nature is just beyond imagination. And God was as simple as a child? How can that be? The answer is that it takes simplicity to really understand anything. And when you read the scriptures, don't try, as most people have done with the Yoga Sutras, don't try to make it a complex thing, but understand that it is all really a basic expression that can be quite simple.